It happened to me. I heard my own voice call out to me in the dark. I recently heard that if you are home alone and you hear your own voice, don't answer it. I swear, I thought this was so stupid until it happened to me. Last night, while I was home alone playing on my computer, I heard my name get whispered out in the darkness. It was so sudden and out of the blue that I wasn't sure how to react. It sounded like this strained whisper, testing to see if I could hear it. Roland. I turned around, away from my laptop where I was playing Valorant, and instinctually responded, "What?" Then it was quiet. I thought maybe I had imagined it. There was nobody home. My parents were both away at some event at my dad's work. It was pitch black in my house except for my room. I left my bedroom door open, and I could barely see into the pitch black hallway. "Roland, are you?" I heard it again like a minute later. It was coming from down the long hallway and was now just above a whisper. This time I was really scared. Plus, I was 100% certain that the voice was mine. I hated the sound of my own voice, and that voice, without a doubt, was mine. I would recognize it anywhere. "Roland, what are you doing?" I thought about running over and slamming my bedroom door and calling the police, but I didn't want to freak out in case it was some prank. Also, I kind of felt like if I did that, I was acknowledging that something supernatural was going on and it would give whatever it was down the hallway an excuse to attack me. Like running away from a bear or something, triggering some predatory instinct. So, thinking for a few seconds, I had an idea. I decided to call my new friend and lab partner Will on Discord. If he heard the voice too, then I wasn't just imagining it. As soon as he answered though, I didn't get a chance to explain. The voice came down the hallway again. "Roland, help me, please," the voice said urgently. The voice was now a regular volume. It wasn't quite shouting, but it was louder than before. What is it?" I said back down the hallway. I don't know why. I mean, what else could I do? I still kind of felt like this was some kind of prank. "Roland, I don't understand why they call it fluid dynamics. What is the point?" it said to me. The voice was incredibly clear this time. I felt like whatever made that noise was just on the other side of the dark shadows filling the hallway up to my room. Even my room was kind of dark except for the glow of my laptop screen and some neon red LED accent lighting I had fixed around my desk. What do you mean?" I asked back. I was not expecting to hear that question. Like, what is the point of learning that? "It's too hard, I'll never get it," it said to me. All I knew at that moment was that I was really scared, but I still wasn't sure how to react. My friend Will was staring at me in the computer screen with this somewhat surprised look on his face. Like he couldn't tell if I was the one pranking him. Well, it's not too hard. It's just the study of how liquids and gases flow and interact. It has applications in all kinds of things including engineering and mathematics," I said. I mean, I think that was right. "So, is that why I'm learning about density columns in school?" it asked me after a few-second pause. Yeah. I mean, the density column experiment shows how different liquids have different densities and they can stack on top of each other. Denser liquids go to the bottom and larger ones go to the top. It's useful knowledge for all kinds of things. Understanding this leads to all kinds of important concepts for other chemistry and physics-related fields. Purifying organic compounds from water, extracting drugs from fluids, and even useful with oil spill cleanups. "Roland, I see, so the density column experiment shows the different densities. So, since the density of a liquid is the ratio of mass to volume, different liquids with different densities sort differently in the stack?" I mean, I didn't know how to respond to that. This was so weird. This voice is talking to me about something that I was going through in school. In fact, Will, my lab partner, was the one going through this with me in class. Will was the one that was having trouble with the class and with the concept of this particular experiment. Why the hell was the voice saying this out to me now? Oh, I get it. That makes perfect sense. "Thanks, Roland," I suddenly heard Will say on my laptop. He had apparently heard all of this. He was smiling like I helped him understand somehow this concept that eluded him. "Will, that's exactly what I told you earlier in class directly," I tried to say, but he already disconnected. "Are you now alone?" the voice called out from the darkness.